to record on the cloud. Okay. So this is started, recorded, perfect. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm doing this webinar for everyone in order to help more with their fundamentals and their reviews in the financial markets, which is Forex and commodities, which gold. I'm a gold trader and I have been doing this for quite time now. So I'll be doing with my partner work with Will. We've been working a lot lately, and also with my assistant, which is Harry, which is my good friend, and we've been working on the charts together for the past 7-8 months. So let's do the webinar. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. There's plenty of information, plenty of things that I researched before doing this kind of things for you guys. So let's start. Okay. So here we have an economic calendar for the week. We have a big week incoming. We have interest rates at the federal fund with USD. They're expecting this. I'm expecting this also. For GBP, we have also interest rates. I'll be trading GU instead of GJ this week. We have 0.75. I'm expecting also almost 1.75. This data is got in a couple of days. There's not enough news yet. I don't know if I'll touch any Canadian news. I'm present in AUD CAD long term, but I'm not sure what to expect yet. So I'll be doing some more analysis during the week for AUD CAD, for Canadian news, and what to expect for my trades that I'm in. I'm AUD CAD 5 lots floating. Not bad drawdown, but I expect to come back. So let's start with fundamentals. I want to start with you guys talking about the coronavirus. Okay, the coronavirus is a quite history. Okay, it's the same repeating history that is repeating from 20 years ago, back when we talked about SARS. Okay, so it's the same story, and the most important thing right now is that the media hiding a lot of things to you. Don't be objective in this world. Don't be subjective in this world. Be objective. Open your mind and try to find opinions from the both sides, from the left and the right, and having a very strong opinion afterwards about it. Okay, so I want to talk about the coronavirus. So the coronavirus is been made on purpose by the government. Okay, so we see this bullish engulfing, okay, on the monthly time frame on gold. So we know that China have been stacking a lot of gold for the past 3-4 months. China created this virus on purpose. Okay, China created this virus on purpose. I'm telling you guys. Okay, so this virus have been already spread since December, and a lot of people were already infected, but China is a communist country and they have a control of their own citizens. So if a citizen tried to spread the news, spread the good knowledge to the rest of the world, they'll get shot, they'll get killed, they'll get kidnapped, they'll disappear, completely disappear. Okay, so by now we know that we have a monthly engulfing candle here. This one just pulled back, and we have a 1 week before this monthly candle gonna push further up. 100% gonna push further up, because it brings economy more shaky into situation, and it's affecting a lot of countries at the present moment. Okay, so I have this nice anonymous good news from Anonymous, expecting the coronavirus cover up of China. Okay, so if you go down, there's a lot of good information. If you guys want the link, don't hesitate. I'll actually post the link on the YouTube in the description. There's this good video that he explains completely exactly what's the cover up, why they do that, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Okay, so this is gonna be posted in this description bio for you guys, in order so you can see and understand. This video been only uploaded 19 hours ago, and this video been uploaded the January 22, which is like 4 days ago. That explains completely the same thing that Anonymous explained. The cover up of China and why China is spreading this virus on purpose. Okay, so it's because in China there's too many powerful people at the moment. Okay, and they want to reduce this kind of powerful people, and they're doing the same thing that happened 27 years ago and 20 years ago with the SARS. Okay, So this is one of the things, okay? So China is telling that there's 56 people are dead at the present moment, 56 people, and 200 people that 2,058 people that were confirmed. No, that's not true. It's there's way more than that. There's way more than that, and the situation at the present moment that people that are getting affected is 10 times more. We just don't see it. The media covers too much information at the moment for you guys. Okay, so you can see that confirmed cases. So this is from 1,000 to almost 10,000 people in Hubei, where the virus started to spread in Wuhan. Okay, there's more than 1,000 to 10,000 people that are sick, but they're telling that only 2,060 people are only confirmed that they have the virus. No, that's way more. They just cover up things. 56 deaths? No, that's maybe over 100. We're not sure yet. And if we go overseas, look at all the countries that have been spread in only 1 week. Okay, I've been looking gold bearish, but now with this whole situation, gold is going back to 1,600, no problem. 1,680 and 1,700 maybe in 1 month, depends on all the situation. Okay, so don't close your mind, be open. Okay, you see Thailand has already 8 deaths, Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan has 4 deaths. That's been only a week. Okay, 2 weeks ago we didn't even hear about this virus that much. We knew that it was starting slowly, but look at this. In 1 week, how many countries are affected, man? Even Canada, someone already has been affected in Canada. Is he dead? We don't know yet. We have media covers up too much things. They don't want to put people on awareness. Okay, they don't want to scare people too much and things like that. So you be aware, just be aware and stay always updated with the news is the most important aspect, guys. Okay, especially if you're trading gold. Okay, because gold is the safe haven. GJ like GPY because it's another safe haven, and CHF, which is a very strong strong currency in Europe. Okay, so let's review gold. I'll start with gold and I'll go slowly in GU and talking about what I have expectation for GU this week and a long term with Brexit and blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so on the monthly time frame, we're just gonna zoom in the price action. We have this bearish strong engulfing candle. I have this 1462 level, which was a very strong resistance on lower time frames, and we finally broke. And on the weekly daily, we closed above. That's a good sign. So that means that we're gonna go further up to 1600 level easily, no problem filling those wicks once again, and this monthly and weekly wick in order to finish very strong bullish monthly candle that we have only 1 week left before closing it. Okay, so if you look this 1462 level, okay, look how it's nice and clean on a monthly time frame. Resistance, support, rejection, support, broke, but really small retest on lower time frames here and continuation because of finishing the recession and the economy getting stronger. So gold just dropped, but this is too much past. Let's talk more about here, but I just want to show you how to look always in the past and draw your lines in the proper way. Okay, so let's do things here now. So we have a monthly candle frame with no lower wick. Okay, I use forex.com mostly, but I can go to one and re-explain the same things. But let's stay on this one because my charts are already clean and the zones are pretty much clean too. So let's go further down in deep analysis. Let's go on the weekly now. Now we have, if you look on the weekly, now we have a strong bearish candle, a rejection in the bottom of this support, and we have a small wick on the top. So it means we're gonna retest probably this 1462 level and go further up. But once again, the buy is spreading so fast. I'll be there at the market open and I'll be expecting moves, rejection, a gap, okay, a gap up, not gap down. If you're expecting gap down, go like, I don't know what you need to change your thinking on the charts. That's 100%. Okay, so now we see a nice break retest on the weekly time frame. Small volume bearish candle, strong volume bullish candle. Okay, so the weekly time frame now we have a nice review. So you see I put this line 1562, which closed above this bullish candle. So it means they respected this resistance. Then same thing on this bearish candle. Now let's go on the daily. Daily is one of my favorite time frames. Why? Because we see more clear structure. Now, at the first, I was telling that gold was very choppy last week, but now it's getting much clearer. Okay, much cleaner. I had buys from here. I should have folded because we're gonna go to 1580, no problem. And this would be 3 pips, but it's okay. No personal attachments to moves. I can always scale in somewhere else and make a great return from my capital. So now on the daily we have bullish, some kind of rejection, maybe retest this red line, and we're gonna go bearish, bullish. Okay, but once again, this is my overview. Okay, I'm not an expert. Okay, nobody in this market are expert. Okay, I can talk to you about many traders that they still fail and they lose money, which is a normal thing. You cannot win all the time. You cannot expect too many things in the financial markets. Don't have too many expectations. Okay, that's it. That's all. Okay, so now on the daily we have a clean charts, clean zones. Are we gonna come back here? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have Trump's impeachment. Euro in US trade deal is not going good so far. On the side of the fundamentals, the virus is spreading very fast. The another thing I wanted to talk to you about, Harry, can you remind me if I'm forgetting something, or Will, if I'm forgetting something about fundamentals? I think I'm forgetting something right now.
Yeah, well, the big news is about the virus spreading, and then we got waiting for the impeachment on Trump.
Yeah, and also the phase two, okay, and also yes, okay, so yeah, you just remind me a couple of things. So let's do that. So
but I think you have to, the most priority for fundamental next week is the coronavirus, obviously. I already read some of the news, but what I come up with the conclusion is the coronavirus will drive the markets importantly by next week. Yeah. So about the trade war and Iraq and Iran, there's most probably to support what already been happening last week, right? But this week, the most priority, what market will drive the goal is the
coronavirus. Definitely. Yes. So we had also the iron tensions, but they come down. Right?
Yeah, correct.
But the thing is that Trump is waiting his impeachment finalization. Exactly. So once the impeachment is done, Trump 100% is going to war. Okay, that's what I expect. That's what I see. That's what I know. Okay, that's what I feel also. Okay?
But by tomorrow we will update for the Brexit, because Brexit still there's a headlines about Brexit.
Uncertain. Yeah, it's still very uncertain.
We will have a clear information about Brexit.
Yes, the Brexit doesn't affect a lot of gold, so it's going to be more globalization. Yes, things like that. Okay, about okay, whatever. Okay, so let's talk about more technicals. Okay, now, so fundamentals they drive the market crazy, and now we have this very strong bullish candle. So investors they're getting slowly in the market. They enter right here. Look at this rejection. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. Look at this strong rejection. Candles always tell a story about this. Very nice. This is meaning that we found support, strong support that was over here, right? And market will never come back.
1555.
Because like I said, we did structure here. We did structure here. Okay. Now we need some structure over here. Okay. Are you agree, guys?
Yes. It has already formed a good structure at the bottom, so we need the upper part.
Do you think it's gonna push more and never go back to retest and then to go up? I think they're gonna do the retest.
Could be. Bro, the thing is that we never know. Okay, I always told to everyone, okay, in the past that pullbacks, we never know until where the market will pull back. The only way we can know is by having our zones on the market.
You know where's my AOI? Do you know where's my AOI?
What do you mean?
Can I do the annotate?
Yeah, you can do annotate.
Here's my AOI. Hold on. Yeah.
Your opinion.
Here's my AOI.
Yeah, like I said, 1562 area, come back. But bro, like I said, man, just in 2 days, okay, we had too much spread and we had too much fundamental news, okay?
True.
So market is not having it open, okay? Your opinion at the present moment, they don't really matter because the market hasn't been open, okay? And we don't even know what's gonna happen, right? But the fundamentals, they're very shaky.
Because we need to respect the speculator. Speculator will drive the
Yes.
price so bad.
Yes. So we have a strong zone here. We're gonna probably gap up a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see the market open. I'll be there. Okay. Probably gap up. Come back, retest the zone, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. Come back here, and that's it. We're going to the moon. Okay. That's my opinion. Okay. But once again, my opinion, it cannot be opinion. You cannot expect too much from the market. You cannot expect things from the market. You just gotta adapt all the time to price action.
Exactly.
Enter the proper way to the market. That's it. Okay, and always see reactions to the zones, how the zone they react, right? So if we remove this and we try to see clean chart, and I put just a line here, this could be a very good zone to retest and continue going bullish, right? Make sense? Makes sense. So this is H4 time frame, okay? This is gold, okay? I don't really like putting any trend lines because you see there's a lot of fake outs and things like that, okay? And if I put this over here like this, I don't think this is gonna come back to 1462. There's a possibility. We never know until where the pullback is gonna come back, right? Maybe the investor, they entered here, they drive the market up with the impulsive move, and after impulsive move, we always know there's a kind of correction, right? Yes, maybe we're gonna retest this kind, or do rejection on this 1662 level that I show you on the monthly time frame, okay, and continue up. We never know until where the market pull back. And the only thing I have a good suggestion for you is always to look where how the market reacts to the zones. That's it, okay? So this is gold. You know, I don't want to do lower time frames because I always do from a monthly, weekly, daily, especially at the end of the month. You know, and I did some H4 in order so you can see my proper zones, how they're clean and they've been drawn the proper way. Okay, so this is my opinion on gold for next week for the ends of the monthly candle, and I'm expecting at least a nice close at 1580 level. At least. But if, like I said, fundamentals are too far, I don't want to use bad words, are very, how to say, are very intense, okay, very really intense. I'm expecting at least close at between 1595 and 1600 levels. Why? Because if I go on the daily, no, H4, pardon me, okay, we have a nice wick to fill here. Make sense? Makes sense, right? So if we can have a nice double top, a nice closure here, and the fundamentals will come down, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and test this region, right? Impulsive move, pull back. Okay, that's it. That's my gold review. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is my gold review. Now I will go on GBP. I'm gonna do some kind of things here, so my charts are stays clean for this week because I'm still in this trending market. Okay, let's go on GU. Again, this has to go up now to one of my favorite pairs gonna be for this week. I didn't do my analysis on this one. Oops, sorry guys. GBP USD was Wanda, right? Wanda, oh yeah. Okay. What's your time frame? Okay, why I will be trading GU is because me and Harry we did an analysis on it and it was pretty much clear. Okay, I'm gonna remove this over here. We have a nice monthly candle. So we're pretty much doing something like over here where we broke some kind of resistance, break, retest, kind of rejection to show that GBP is getting stronger fundamentally and technically, and we have this monthly wick to fill, right? Makes sense? Makes sense. From the monthly time frame, and this I don't know if it's gonna reverse very bullish. I don't know. It depends on economic data that I have over here. Okay, so let's scale it the proper way on GU. Okay, and you will see how the technicals are very clean and respecting it. And that's the only reason why I'll be trading GU this week. Okay, so a monthly candle, we have a nice low volume. that is created, a strong bullish candle. Let's go on the weekly time frame. We're gonna look at the weekly time frame, the price action. So now we have a bullish engulfing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, double bottom, bullish engulfing, and we need to do some structure over here. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So now I showed you price action on the daily. We formed a strong support here. I have my line. Let's put a zone just for you guys. How to draw up a proper zone. You sick, bro?
No, I'm okay.
Maybe you should.
I'm too excited, bro.
Too excited for the market.
Oh yeah,
like
we're gonna kill next week. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, like always, man. So so now we have a break retest on this nice nice structure. Like I said, zone, we created a double bottom on the daily time frame. On H4 too, you can see it clearly the proper way. We had bullish, 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 pull back. If you want to take out your fibs, you can. I'll find the median, 50%. No, I'll go higher. No, let's go do it on H1. And what I'm gonna do for you guys is this here. The median point, right? So now we have a nice 38%. Okay, so like I always said, we never know what don't expect too much from the market, right? Even if you see this break retest, market they don't really play by technicals anymore. That's what I always tell to people, and I like this telling to people because there's too many retail traders in the market. So you gotta think like bank institutions. So if you see this kind of thing and you're entering here, you might be maybe doing mistakes. This could be lead to even further down over here, retesting this area, tap the 61, maybe even just the 50 here, which is my 200 DMA, nice confluence on the daily, okay, and reverse, okay. So if you're entering here because of this trend line and this trend line, like a break retest, man, you might be wrong, okay. So always have your nice zones marked, choppy, very clean, okay. Like we have a nice zone over here too, okay. Let me draw it over here. Let's do it over here, okay. So we have also nice zone here at 30.42. If we go on the left side, let's see how the market reacts over here. Yeah, this could be a nice zone, you know. So we never know until where the market gonna pull back, right? On the H4, this looks very clean, right? So we have this how to say, how do we call them? I don't even use these terms anymore. How do we call them? Is a triangle, some kind of triangle, you know, like bullish formation of triangle. Now we broke, right? So we had 1, 2, 3 touch, fourth touch kind of here. We broke, and now we'll be retesting this trend line. Now we have also this trend line coming from down.
You're gonna pushing up, right?
Yeah. So you see how, yeah, and you see this 200 EMA, how it's nice and clean, and it's respecting above this H4. Now let's see H1. I don't want to really go too forward on H1. It's respecting this 200 EMA, but never forget that it's a new week, new daily candle, new weekly candle. We're gonna at least adapt to the market over here. We're gonna adapt to the market. Yes, clean, H1. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna just change this, and I'll make it as a H1, H4 zone because they're not on the daily. I'm gonna put the color over here for you guys. Okay, nice and clean. So now we're breaking this 200 EMA to go further down. New daily candle, new weekly candle. Okay, so we're gonna feel some kind of retesting some kind of support, strong support, in order to start reverse. Right. Overall, it's bullish trend. Okay. Fundamentally, this can also fall down to 1.30. Okay, no problem. Okay, everything will depend what's gonna happen here. Okay, and how price action will react to the zones, right? So if you train technically, technicals, like I said once again, and I'll always repeat that, they don't respect as much they used to. Okay, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, when you're, look at this negative 27, how it touch my line. Okay, anyways, blah blah. So before 4 or 5 years ago, when your mentor, guru, whatever you want to call him, he was learning you technicals. Yes, the technicals were respected. Today, it's a different kind of the world. Okay, so you see this this nice trend line, right? But look how it's still retesting the double bottom. It didn't respect trend line in order to continue the bullish trend. Okay, you with me? You with me? Okay, so you see this could be like head and shoulders. Okay, and do something like this, and respecting this trend line in order to continue. But you see how the technical they don't respect as much. Okay, but because the markets, they're driven fundamentally today. Okay, so if you want to become good at trading and understanding, like I do, price action fundamentals and correlating technicals and your psychology with it, okay, you'll become good at trading. But if you stick to only one thing and technicals, you'll get fucked and you will never win in trading. Okay, so this is my opinion on GU for next week. Okay, just be careful, be there, and look how the market will react on the zones. Okay, for other things, I have AUD cat trade. Okay, I do use technicals, and if I look on the daily, for me, I'll just talk about my trade that I'm in at the moment. Okay, so I have entries over here, I have entries over here. So you know, I'm trying to go long term. If I lose money, zero emotions, not attached. But you know, you see, like we're on the daily, we're like at a strong zone over here. On the weekly, the daily closed bearish, but it's a pullback of this bullish candle. We did a double bottom, bum, respecting this support over here. Okay, if I go on the weekly candle, I like the weekly candle. Man, like this one is bearish. What the fuck? It's weird. FXM. Okay, that's the thing. You see, when I trade, I use 3 liquidity providers. I use one, the FXCM, and my broker's liquidity provider. Where's.com. Okay, so we close bearish. Okay, we close bearish. So that's not a good sign for me, but I know that there is a strong zone as long as we closed, even if we close bearish, but above it, there's still chances of returning back. Okay, we did create some kind of liquidity here, maybe triple top on the weekly time frame, blah blah blah. Okay, so now you see it's still respecting the zone. So if I can come back to here and close break even, and I see that it's respecting this resistance, support, whatever you want to call it, but I call them the kill zones. Okay, my favorite zones, because I only trade zones to zone today and price action. So if I can come back here, which is higher chances of come back to here and doing some structure, I see that we need some structure over here, it's gonna drop. Okay, at least testing this level. Okay, so I'm probably gonna close break even. I don't mind, but yes, this trade, man, because I tried always correlate to strong economy versus weak economy, especially fundamentally. We had good news last week on Australian dollar and weak news on Canadian dollar. So that's why I tried to scale in here, and I was expecting to break this resistance and go further up, doing some structure over here, like I said. But you know, you could always win in the market. You're not an expert. Even the best traders are not expert. I see good traders lose money. And this is just my weekly review with everyone. So before ending, I always like to hear comments from my colleagues, people who I work with, people who I trade with. Guys, do you have any comments to add before we're gonna end this review?
Yeah, bro. Let's go back to gold.
Let's go gold, of course, no problem. This is my favorite. Let's do it.
Yeah, gold. I see a lot of opportunity in this formations and the structure of gold. Having looked the fundamentals drive the price so hard and push up. We know that if this fundamentals can go for another week, this price is pretty sure it's gonna go up. Right. If we can go back to the 2003, if you look at 2003, I would like to show you on 2003 how does this market React.
With the SARS. With the SARS.
Correct.
Let's do it, bro. I like backtesting, and backtesting always makes you stronger. I've taught this Harry understood, and I try always to explain this to other people. And yes, that's far. Even in 2003, bro. In 2003, we had some kind of corona virus. Yeah. In 2003, I don't know.
2013, bro.
No, 2012. When it was, Harry? 2012? Yes, 2012. We had 2012. You see? Yeah, 2012. We also had a virus spreaded. Look, I don't know if I still have it here. Okay, I don't want to. Don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste. Let's do 2003 because I want to make it sweet and short. Okay, it's getting very late here. I gotta go sleep and be up for the market open.
What time are you gonna go?
Very important for me.
You gonna up for market open?
Yeah, I'll be up for the market open. I want to see the gap. I want to see how the market will react and blah blah blah. Okay, 2003, right?
Right. Let's
probably happen 2002. Okay, February probably happen in summer.
Middle, yes. I think on June, June, May, June, something like that.
Yeah, makes sense. June.
It was
back. Continuation, 2003 continuation. Yeah, and gold been bullish since then.
Yeah, right. Can you see that? If you see this
this kind of trend.
Yeah, look. You'll have a look at this. Look at this. This is where our top week has been formed.
Oh sheesh. Disrespecting too hard, man. You see zones. You see a zone nice here. You see zone respecting continuation, man. Wow. But this is too far, and market they're not the same as they used to be. But you can see how the market reacts.
Right? You can see the bullish momentum.
Of course, definitely I see that. You know, we cannot go on lower time frames. Yeah. But you see how the market reacted, and gold always been bullish, and gold will always be bullish. That's something that I tell. I'll tell you guys a small secret if you watch this webinar until the end. Okay, gold is God's money. Okay, so if you look paper USD, Canadian dollar, Indonesian rupiah, or like Japanese yen or whatever. Okay, this is all fake money. Okay, gold and silver. Okay, is God's money. It's the money that God put on earth. Gold will always go bullish. Okay. By the end of the year, expecting gold 1700, 1800, 1900, easy, no problem. Okay. Just know how to enter the proper way and scale in the market the right way. If you're gonna do that, gold will gonna benefit you. Okay. If you want to do long-term investments, don't buy gold. I will suggest you to buy silver because return on investment on silver, if you buy like let's say 100 ounce to 100 ounce, the return on investment is going to be much more in percentages than gold because gold is already overpriced, that I say. Okay, and it's still going to go up there because why? I'll go on the weekly for you guys. This is small secret, right? So gold had structure here in the past. This was like a recession, right? Needs structure over here, right? So if we came here, gold will come back here, right? So if we touched 1800, almost, we did 1900, okay? And gold will always be bullish, right? It's God's money, right? So people didn't realize in the early ages when the chart started and the computer and blah blah blah. I don't want to go too much in deep. So if we've been here, we did this. This is gonna be eventually gonna do this, of course, and it's gonna continue further up. Gold will always be bullish. It's God's money, and gold, there's a limited supply on the earth, right? That's it. That's all. That's how I'll end the webinar. I hope guys you had a nice review for gold, GU, and on coronavirus that is spreading. Okay, don't be subjective, be objective, have always two opinions in the market. Okay, so if I say bullish and it's go bearish, okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert. Like I said, be objective and always adapt to the market. Okay, thank you guys. I hope this was a nice review. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Will, for being there. This webinar will be posted on your YouTube. Do you want to post on your YouTube, Will?
Yeah, man. Can you send send this video on via Telegram, and then I'm not sending like a raw file, but most probably I'm gonna wake up early today, and then I'm gonna do the chart review, and then feed the group maybe. Because
that sounds good. So yeah, I will also update it on my YouTube. I'll also put it on my YouTube because I want to create some kind of story and history of how I review charts and help people the most. You know, I also will be doing some business eventually with trading in order to help people at a very, very low cost. I see a lot of people, they get a lot of knowledge from me. I have a good partnership with Will, so we'll also have a Signal group. If you want to subscribe and you're Indonesian and you see what I do and how I work, well, Will works approximately the same way. He's just a scalper. I'm just a swing trader. He knows how to enter by price action. I know how to see the market long term. Okay.
Yeah, these 2 weeks we kill the market so bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. We work together and we try to evaluate. And thank you, Harry, for for helping me also to stay focused on the charts, because that's because if there weren't two, there wouldn't be all of us two working together.
Yeah,
today, so.
That's how we do the team together.
Yes,
cool. Team, yeah. All right.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for the webinar, and then I hope everyone enjoy our chart, enjoy our fundamental analysis, how we backtesting, how we react, how we respond to the chart, and people will understand how you synchronize with the fundamentals and to the chart, and how you get the idea, how you collect the data, and you absorb, and then you put it on the chart, and then you understand how does this price and the market move, right? And then yeah, so this is what we do. We prepare for the prepared for the week, right? Every week we grind. So this is the result, that how we grind. Yeah. So anything you wanna add up?
No, that's cool. Yeah. Thank you guys once again. And if you have any questions, I'm a very humble person. I'm a philanthropist and I like to help people.
Humble.
But very humble. But I have also a limited time because I keep myself open spiritually, and I always work on myself and improving myself every day to day. And guys, I hope it was a good webinar for you, and see you next time.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right, okay. Keep growing.
Yeah.